Sticky foam. Sticky foam is a glue-like substance shot from a device. It can trap hands, legs, or block openings. The foam expands rapidly and hardens, restricting movement temporarily. Initial development and testing took place in the US at Sandia Labs. It was intended for special operations, hostage rescue, or evacuation protection. In some missions, it acted as a non-lethal restraint tool. Fun fact, in the 1990s and 2000s, sticky foam was tested for capturing criminals and protecting rescue operations. However, removing it safely can be difficult, and it can restrict movement in unexpected ways, which made it controversial. It's a reminder of how experimental weapons often face practical limitations despite innovative concepts. Ultrasonic teen deterrent. This portable device emits a high-frequency sound. Young people hear it clearly while older people hear it less, making it age-targeted. It was designed to discourage loitering outside shops, stations, and public areas. Invented in the UK, it has been deployed in multiple cities. However, it faced criticism over potential health risks, noise pollution, and ethical concerns. The device can reach up to 60 meters and is most effective in quiet environments. Skunk. Skunk is a liquid spray that produces an unbearable smell. It can stick to clothing and objects for days. The odor is so strong it forces people to leave an area almost immediately. Developed in Israel as a non-lethal alternative to rubber bullets or tear gas. It has been used outside Israel in various crowd control situations. Its use is controversial due to collective punishment potential and long-lasting contamination. Fun fact, in some cases the smell was so strong that affected household items caused discomfort for years. Skunk spray can linger for days even after washing, making it a memorable though unpleasant deterrent. Dazzler. Dazzler lasers are not designed to permanently damage eyes. They temporarily blind or disorient targets from a relatively safe distance. They emit intense light that overloads the retina, causing confusion and loss of focus. They're used by border forces, police, and vehicle units to stop cars or disorient targets. Operational uses have been reported in Iraq and other conflict zones, often for checkpoint security. Modern dazzlers can also be mounted on vehicles or helicopters for mobile deployment. Active denial system. This is a millimeter wave technology. It creates a short, intense burning sensation on the skin. People instinctively step back. The effect is immediate, but no physical burns are left if exposure is brief. It was developed as a non-lethal method for crowd control or protecting areas. A DS has been tested in the US military and considered for operational use in conflict zones. However, ethical and political concerns have limited its widespread deployment. It is sometimes called the pain ray by soldiers and journalists. Fun fact, people describe it as burning without injury. It can deter groups without lethal force, making it useful in hostage situations or riot control. But international human rights groups have raised concerns about its safety and potential misuse. Anti-drone systems. These systems target drones directly. They disable or destroy drone electronics at a distance. Some systems can take out a single drone, while others can disable entire swarms at once. Companies in the US, UK, and other countries are actively testing these systems. Operational models have already demonstrated effectiveness against drone swarms. They're increasingly considered a real solution to the modern drone threat. Fun fact, manufacturers market them as the weapons of the future for ports, bases, and events where drones pose a risk. One pulse can take an entire swarm offline without explosions. This technology is shaping the future of anti-drone defense and is likely to become more common in critical security areas. Long-range acoustic device. The LRAD looks like a speaker mounted on a truck, but it's actually a machine that blasts extremely loud sound signals over long distances. Police and military use it to disperse crowds, issue warnings, or communicate where regular loudspeakers can't reach. It can send clear messages over hundreds of meters, even in noisy urban environments. There have been cases in the US and Europe where LRAD was used during protests. Some people reported hearing damage due to the intense volume. It has also been used on ships to deter pirates at sea, sending warning signals before escalation. Fun fact, LRAD isn't just a weapon. It's also used to broadcast tsunami alerts, hurricane warnings, or other emergencies. Basically, it acts as a super powerful megaphone for evacuation situations. Its range can exceed 500 meters with clarity, making it one of the most versatile acoustic devices ever created. HPM systems. These systems don't target humans, they target electronics. CHAMP and other high-power microwave platforms can disable or destroy drones, communication devices, or sensors instantly. The US and other countries are developing them to disrupt enemy networks or drone swarms. Unlike conventional weapons, they leave buildings and infrastructure physically intact, only affecting electronic systems. They've been tested to knock out radar arrays, vehicles' electronics, and even computer servers in controlled environments. Fun fact, HPM systems have already been tested against drone swarms. One wave can disable hundreds of tiny quadcopters at once. This technology is considered a key defense for protecting military bases, airports, and sensitive installations from drone attacks.